Hi, it's Dr. John Berardi here with Competitor.com, and today I'd like to talk about carb loading made easy. In the past, carb loading required a 2 to 7 day period in which carbohydrate intake was increased in conjunction with a tapering of exercise activity. And while that strategy still can be effective, more recent carb loading protocols have been shown to be even simpler and more effective. Research from the University of Western Australia has shown that a short bout of supramaximal exercise done 24 hours before a race and followed by a high carbohydrate intake can lead to glycogen stores as high as or even higher than those achieved with longer carb loading lead-in times. Here's how you can take advantage of this research. 24 hours before racing, perform a 3-minute long training interval at intensities about 30% higher than your VO2 peak. Of course, if you're a runner, you'd be running, and if you're a cyclist, it'd be a cycling session. Then, at the end of the 3-minute interval, do an all-out 30-second exercise sprint. So your total exercise time here is about 3.5 minutes. Then for the next 24 hours, you'll focus on getting about 10 grams of carbohydrate per kilogram of body mass. If you're a 150-pound runner, or 68 kilograms, that means you'd shoot for about 680 grams of carbohydrate during this time. Now that amount of carbohydrate is no joke. You'll really have to eat up, focusing on carbohydrate-dense foods. Of course, you don't want to simply eat carbs. Make sure you're also including a little protein and a little fat with each meal. Now, if you're someone with a hearty appetite, this should be no problem at all. Simply eat 6 meals during the 24-hour pre-race period and make sure each meal contains 100 to 120 grams of carbs. Well, what's that look like? 2 medium baked potatoes, yams, or sweet potatoes. That's about 120 grams. 2 whole grain bagels, again, 120 grams. A cup of dry whole grain rice, quinoa, amaranth, another 120 grams. A cup of whole grain pasta, that's another 120. Now, if you simply can't get down all that food, a second strategy, although I do prefer the first, if possible, is to sip on a higher carbohydrate sports drink between meals. One of my favorites is called Surge Workout Fuel, and this is it right here. So this product is great for sipping between meals. It's got a matrix of slow digesting carbohydrates, amino acids, and a host of acid buffers. This type of drink can help you reach your carb goals while helping boost next day performance as well. Either way, when a big endurance race is coming up, be sure to get those carbs in you. In the meantime, continue to eat well and train hard. And I'll see you next time on Eat and Run.